Is it time to buy or sell Celestica stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Celestica. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 5th of September, 2025. And now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 23rd of April 2025, our system has ranked Celestica as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a remarkable gain of 174.99% since we initially recommended purchasing Celestica 94 days ago. This results in an average return of 1.86% per day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system anticipates significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the latest developments, we cannot ascertain the stock's next direction as it remains uncertain. The stock has broken through a wide and strong upward trend in the short term, and an even stronger pace of increase is now indicated. Should there be any pullback, support will now be found at the ceiling of the current trend, which has been breached at $238.92. This level may present a second opportunity to capitalize on the upward movement. According to fan theory, $281.51 will be the next potential peak level, serving as a resistance point that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 63.6% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from 32.35% to 61.7%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 142.79%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between 20.59% and 119.39% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $292.65 and $532.41. Our latest daily update for Celestica features the headline, "Strong Day for Celestica Inc. Stock Price on Friday," rising by almost 10% to $242.68. On the last trading day, which was Friday, the 5th of September 2025, the Celestica Inc. stock price increased by 9.64%, moving up from $221.34 to $242.68. This marks 4 consecutive days of gains. It will be interesting to see if this upward trend continues or if the stock takes a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 9.96%, with a low of $234.08 and a high of $257.40. Notably, the price has risen in 9 out of the last 10 days, showing an increase of 33.83% over the past 2 weeks. There was also a rise in trading volume on the last day, with 4 million more shares traded compared to the previous day, totaling 7 million shares exchanged for approximately $1.81 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $257.40, while the lowest was $40.65. Currently, the price stands 5.72% or $14.72 below the 52-week high of $257.40, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Celestica has emerged as a prominent story in the market this summer, experiencing a rally of approximately 139% over 6 months. This surge is fueled by demand driven by artificial intelligence and strategic partnerships in technology, which have significantly bolstered its high-performance systems business. The results for the second quarter of 2025 were remarkable. Revenue nearing $2.9 billion, adjusted earnings per share rising by more than 50%, and a record EBIT margin of 7.4%. Notably, the high-performance systems subsegment now constitutes about 43% of total sales, following an impressive 82% growth year over year. The company's transition towards an original design manufacturer model, success with hyperscalers, and leadership in 800 gigabit Ethernet switches are transforming its revenue mix towards higher-margin, service-rich opportunities. In the short term, these positive results and momentum are likely to attract buyers and upgrades from analysts, suggesting continued growth driven by enthusiasm and trading momentum. However, it's important to anticipate sharper pullbacks as investors may seek to lock in their gains. Recent declines within a single day underscore the heightened volatility present. In the long term, sustained growth in high-performance systems and a successful shift to higher-margin original design manufacturer services could support a higher valuation and stronger cash flow, establishing a more robust baseline for the stock. However, execution risks, competition in artificial intelligence infrastructure, and any potential slowdown in hyperscaler spending remain critical factors that could hinder growth and compress valuation multiples. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned CLS a neutral rating with a hold recommendation. On Monday, the 21st of July, 2025, Citigroup reported giving CLS a neutral rating with an initiate action. On Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, Barclays reported assigning CLS an overweight rating with a hold recommendation. On Thursday, the 22nd of May, 2025, BMO Capital reported giving CLS an outperform rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 8th of January, 2025, RBC Capital reported assigning CLS an outperform rating with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned Celestica stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have issued a strong buy rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Celestica. Celestica Inc. stock exhibits buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two indicators, as the short-term average is currently above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support levels are anticipated at $212.24 and $193.86. A drop below either of these thresholds would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, the 21st of August, 2025, and since then, the stock has risen by 33.83%. An upward trend is expected until a new top pivot is identified. Moreover, a buy signal is also present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Importantly, trading volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 11 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 2 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 6 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal from 6 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 82 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 74 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Celestica. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $202.41 and $202. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline toward the next support level. In this instance, Celestica Inc. finds support just below today's level at $202.41. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $202 and then at $199.86. This stock exhibits average movements during the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $23.32 between its high and low, representing a change of 9.96%. For the past week, the stock experienced a daily average volatility of 7.98%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Celestica, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric evaluates a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A high PE ratio may indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors anticipate significant growth in the future. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of the year 2025 is expected on the 22nd of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.45. It's vital to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Celestica. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Celestica encounters its first support level at $202.41. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Celestica from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the first day of August in the year 2025, Cooper Todd C. conducted an insider sale of 11,000 shares of common stock. On the 28th day of July in the year 2025, Colpitts Christopher W. conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the 30th day of June in the year 2025, Wilson Michael conducted an insider purchase of 5,890 shares of common stock. On the 30th day of June in the year 2025, Wilson Michael conducted an insider sale of 2,145 shares of restricted share units. On the 30th day of June in the year 2025, Wilson Michael conducted another insider sale of 596 shares of restricted share units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 20.608. Overall, insiders purchased 1,263,476 shares and sold 1,956,463 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $233.99, reflecting a decrease of 3.58%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, which translates to a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom identified 10 days ago. Is Celestica stock a good buy? Celestica Incorporated presents several positive indicators, yet we do not find these sufficient to categorize it as a buying opportunity. At its current position, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, suggesting either to hold or accumulate while we await further developments. Due to minor weaknesses observed in the technical analysis, we have revised our evaluation from a strong buy to a hold candidate since our last assessment. After reviewing the volatility and price movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 8th of September, we anticipate Celestica to open higher by approximately $2.04, starting at a price of $244.72. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.